I've never heard of a spiritual psychologist. It's, you know what I mean, because of what I think you are, and
Yeah.
offering it into the mentoring and in the business world. That's it's so, you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
almost like taboo in that the corporate world doesn't really want to talk about these feelings, and yeah,
Absolutely.
and putting your heart into thinking about your heart energy.
Mhm.
But I'm always intrigued about how do people end up what they're doing in terms of making a difference and making an impact. Your work really impacts a lot and make a difference to people's lives. On reflection, why do you think you do what you do? Because it's not always by accident, it's always something to do with your background or something touched you or inspired you to do what you do today.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I have a very clear memory of being um, quite fortunate. So I was born in Africa, lived very short time in India, and then moved over
Okay.
to England, and then grew up in England.
All
I
right.
remember, I had my grandparents and family in India, and I would often go back, with my parents as a young child. And I
Mm.
remember this one time going over, and, we were very fortunate. We had a big family, a big house, we had money, we had,
Mm.
privilege, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, coming over from England, the sterling went a long way in India, especially at that
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember meeting this young girl. She was about my age, 7 years old. And before she went to school, she had to clean what was a house. It was kind of more like a hut, I would say, like a little shack. She had to clean the space, get food ready for her dad for when he came back from work, get her brother ready. He was, not much younger than her, and do so much. And I just remember my heart going out to her and really asking a very kind of cosmic question, if you like, very
Mm-hmm.
spiritual question, which was, I don't understand why I have this and she has this.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And so it really touched my heart. And when I came back to England, I remember, even though I was an outsider, I was, the only sort of Asian girl at that school at that time.
Yes,
Others
yeah.
came later on,
Yeah.
and but people always gravitated towards me, and they'd really want to sort of talk to me, connect with me, become friends with me, which was interesting because my English wasn't my first language either.
Yeah.
Really interesting because I realized that I saw them in a
Mm.
way that others didn't. Like,
Yes.
I saw
Yeah.
that young girl, I saw her pain, I saw her suffering,
Yeah.
I saw other people suffering, even though they wouldn't necessarily talk about it. And that's when I realized how
Mm.
empathetic I am.
Yeah. It's having a gift, isn't it? You
Exactly.
had it at a very young age,
Absolutely.
and you continue to nurture it to what you're doing now.